It's time to do my nails, even though I literally did them like 3 days ago. I hate them so much. I feel like they're just not an accurate reflection of how I'm feeling right now. So every time I look at them, I'm like, those are so bright. Like, that's just not the vibe right now. I need slay nails. I need nails that make me feel like a baddie, a hottie. Not these. One even popped off because I did such a shitty job. Because I just did not care. I've not been on my nail game lately. First of all, let's back up. Okay. These are the nails. I hate them so much. Here's what I was going for. It just did not, like, work at all. Clearly. And I hate them. I'm so over the almond shape. Like, normally I like it, but I'm just not feeling it right now. Like, I want long nails. I want coffin nails or square. I just don't want this. So I feel like I need to prove myself. Like, these are not an accurate representation of what I can do for real. Close-ups. I'm going to insert some pictures here. Of the slay nails I've done in the past. So the goal is to get these off and to do something that looks 1,000 times better, because I'm just not feeling these right now. And every time I type on my computer or do anything at work, I look at my nails and I'm like, ugh. And literally someone today was like, I like your nails. And I was like, I need to redo them. I couldn't even say like I did them myself. I couldn't even do it. I don't take credit for these. Okay, so I have some inspiration pictures saved on like Instagram and Pinterest, but basically I'm thinking the goal is like bright, but not like this, not pastel, like bright in your face, lots of nail art, mismatched vibe, something like a lot more crazy than this. This is just not me at all. This is too basic. Also, the colors are giving Ariel from The Little Mermaid, which, like, I don't want to be perceived as a Disney adult at all. So these need to come off ASAP. So let's get into it. You're gonna see some really bad angles. I'm sorry in advance. I don't have one of those cool tripods where you can do an overhead angle. So you're gonna get some crazy angles, but I'll show you guys step by step what I use to do my own Gel X nails at home.
Okay, so I'm starting off with the Saviland nail kit. I got it off Amazon. It's just a Gel X beginner kit. It has a couple of the things you'll need to start, but there's definitely more tools I will recommend to you guys because this is not all that you'll need. And then these are a couple of the prep supplies. I use a nail drill, cuticle pusher, cuticle nippers, a nail clipper, and then drill bits. I found the Sally Hansen cuticle remover to be super helpful. I just put it on for like 15 seconds, rinse it off under warm water, and then start pushing back my cuticles, and it gets rid of a lot of the excess dead skin. And so after that, I just start pushing back my cuticles and using my cuticle nippers to get all of that off. I didn't take a clip of me like getting the cuticle nippers in there, but you want to get off as much as you can just so you have a really big nail bed to work with before applying the glue. So after I go in with the pusher, I'm just going to clip down my natural nails. And then after I clip my nails, I'm going to go in with my nail drill. I use first the nail bit with like the reusable stuff on it. I don't know, you can see it in this video. I like to use that one to like get a rough surface on my nail bed, if that makes sense. I don't know, you can just watch in this clip. Like, I just go over my whole nail to get a rough surface on it. And so after I go in with the first nail bit, I use a pointer one to go over my cuticles just to make sure I got any of the excess dead skin and it's all just like a smooth, nice base. And then what I didn't include in the video is I also... Wait, no. No, I don't. That's it. That's all I do. After drilling, I'm just taking all of my tips and then sizing them to each of my fingers. What I found to be really helpful is to write down on each bag, or if you have like a plastic case, write it down on there, which tip goes to which finger, because then you kind of have an idea and you're not testing every single size. But I always just like to make sure before I put them on that they're gonna fit. Also, I'm just using the long coffin tips that were included in the Saviland kit I got off of Amazon, and then I clipped these down and filed them because they are quite long. So after sizing, I go in and prep more with the modelones nail dehydrator and primer. This is definitely what I've found works best for me. I just do a couple strokes over my nails with the dehydrator first and then the primer after. Make sure you don't move forward with gluing until your prep is completely done. It's by far the most important step, and if you don't prep well, your nails are not going to stick no matter how much glue you put on there. So you want to make sure your nails are 100% prepped before going in with glue. What I found that works best for me with glue is I like to put a thin coat on my nail bed, put it under my lamp for 5-ish seconds, and then go in with the glue on the tip. I find that it just sticks a lot better and works for me. You can try it. If it doesn't, I'm not a professional, so that's just what works for me. And then after I put that tip on with the glue, I'm pressing it down, starting at the base and moving forward, putting it under the light for around 15 to 30 seconds. You just want to make sure that that glue is evenly applied and you're not seeing any bubbles in it. If you see those bubbles, you should take it off and start over, because it will pop off. And so yeah, I'm just doing that on all of my nails and trying to be as straight with it and accurate as possible. It can be really hard, and I do start over on some of my nails because I do mess up, and the last thing I want is a crooked nail. So as you can see here, I was low-key crashing out a little bit because on my right hand, I kept putting on the pointer finger and the whatever finger's next to it, and it just kept being so crooked. So I literally redid it like 2 or 3 times, and I was just like not having it. But I don't want a crooked nail, obviously. But yeah, then I finally got it and it looked good. And I was happy with all my nails and feeling myself. So this next step is something that's helped me a lot. I'm taking my drill bit and just filing down by my cuticle a little bit, just so that that tip blends in better with the nail bed. Just so when you put paint over it, it's not it doesn't look lifted, if that makes sense. And then another step I didn't include in the video is I like to take a brush with acetone on it and just wipe down that cuticle. It helps blend the tip into the nail bed even better. And after you've done the glue, and obviously you're going to set each nail one by one, and then you want to put it under your lamp. I do it for 90 seconds at least, and then I do my cuticle work to blend it in. And the last step is to clip down your nails to your length. You don't have to do this, obviously, if you like the length of the nail already. They were just way too long for me. And then after clipping them down a bunch, I went in and filed the heck out of them because they were looking very square, and I just wanted them to have like ever so slight coffin look, but just not look so bulky. Before I even go in with painting my nails, I take my inspiration and I kind of like draw out what I'm planning on for each nail. I didn't do that this time. I just drew a bunch of doodles kind of to make sure I could draw everything I wanted. So here's my little vision board per se for my nails. Okay, next is the fun part, which is painting the nails. I always go in with a base coat. I got the set from Vanreesa on Amazon, and that's what I'm using here. It was just a big set of gel polish, and it works pretty well, but the bottles are pretty small, so just be wary of that when you're purchasing. But I found that I like it. It doesn't set too sticky or anything. I don't know. It works for me, and that's what matters to me. So after I do a base coat with that clear coat, I'm just going in with all my colors first. So you can see I did purple, and then I did green, and then after that I did white, and then I did blue, and then pink, or vice versa. Okay, here's the fun part, the nail art. So on my thumb, sorry it's a little blurry, but I did a little clover. She came out really cute. I like it a lot. You guys, I told you there were going to be some weird angles. It's so blurry, but I did a little star on my pointer finger, and then I went in and did a little 3D miffy on my middle finger. This is probably my favorite nail that I did. Okay, y'all, I promise I cleaned up those cuticles. I know it's looking kind of crazy there, but I just did a little bow on my ring finger, which I actually really like how it turned out. It looks like it's like actually painted on there with like oil paints or something. And then this took me forever, this damn bunny, but she turned out real cute, so it's okay.
Guys, we're on day 2. I did not finish last night. It got too late. I got too tired. Basically, I would have finished, but I don't like what I decided to do, so I told myself, like, I'm just gonna take a step back and figure it out tomorrow. So I finished this hand. Let's see if it'll focus. Okay, so I finished this hand, and I put miffy on my finger, and then I was trying to think of like characters I could do on my other hand, and I tried to do the cat from Sailor Moon, but it's just not really like fitting the vibe. So then while I was doing my other nails, I was like, I could do cinema roll on my thumb, so I did cinema roll on this finger as a little outline, because I did a bunny on this one. But then I was looking at my thumb, and I was like, how am I gonna fit cinema roll on my thumb? So basically, I'm ditching that idea, and I'm just gonna do Snoopy, because all things always come back to Snoopy.
Why is it always Snoopy? Snoopy, I'm sick of seeing you.
So goal is to drill off that, fix that, and I'm probably not even gonna do like an outline of Snoopy on here. I'm probably just gonna do like a sky or something, because I'm trying to get this done. I'm trying to be done with this, but like it looks good, so I'm not even mad. I just want to be done. So let's continue this. Also, camo hat, I'm wearing it in like a girly pop way, not like a camo way. If that makes sense. Okay, let's just do our nails.
Okay, so as I mentioned, I did the cat from Sailor Moon, but I didn't like it, so I just drilled it right off until I had a pretty clean surface to repaint everything. And like I did a 3D miffy on my thumb, on my other hand, I decided to do a 3D Snoopy because I just wanted to keep it simple with that black and white color, and I love Snoopy, so it works out. And yeah, that's kind of my nail journey. It looks really fast here, but it literally took me hours.
The way I've done 3 outfit changes this video is actually crazy. But you guys, hold on. But I'm happy to say, after way too much time and effort, the nails are done. Yeah, they're done. Peep the thumbs, got Snoopy on there. That was such a long process. I normally don't take that long, but I think it was just like kind of tired and in a weird mood last night. So it was just like not clicking in the brain. But they're done. They're literally so cute. I'm obsessed with them. I'm gonna leave them on for as long as possible. But yeah, this is proof that you can do your own nails at home. This would have cost me so much money if I went to a salon. Proof. If you have any questions about my process and what I use and stuff like that, if I didn't cover it, let me know and I will let you know, because everyone should be able to do this at home. Yeah, here's what they look like up close. I literally love them so much. Okay, but I have to go to work, so I'll leave you with that. Have a good day.